I think that's it. I think that's up and running. Check some things. Checking. Can I check somewhere? No, I can't check here. Oh, yeah, that's running. We checking that we're running. Making everything work. Oops, that didn't go to where I wanted to do. Yeah, that's right. That's working. This one's working. Oh, we good here. Cool. My bitrate's like taking a huge nosedive. I wonder why. I wonder why it's saying that my bitrate is gone to the way of the hamsters. Well, let's dive in. I'd like to thank Flannelbeard because he was just always doing streams every day, and today I got some frustrated news and stuff, and I was planning on streaming, and then I was like, I'm not going to stream, and then, you know what? I'm like, even if I stream just for an hour, just look at my stuff. It's the new year. Kids are all back in school. There's no more daddy daycare until someone has the poops or the vomits or something else that is bound to happen when you have kids. And that just means we're just going to sit and watch movies all day. Hopefully not the same movie multiple times. So let's see. I know we have this index at array. That's still the same old nonsense. We'll delete our current game. We'll create a new game. We'll call it Yep. And it doesn't really matter who we pick. So pick you. We need to fix that. Yeah, he's not spawned here. That's fine. That's where it was before. Let's see. I currently have 20 health. Let's grab this guy and go boop, boop, this, and then we got a lot of errors, but we'll leave that chest there. We'll take this one. Boop. What? Lost tool is complete. Return to the smith. What? It was only... Oh, it was one tool. That's why. Yeah, okay. Now I have no quest active. He will not... He shouldn't pop up anymore, which is fine, but he won't give me another quest. We'll go here. Boop. Boop. Get some herbs. Let's see, we got a battle here. Oh yeah, I added camera shake for attacks. Yeah. Ooh, so yeah, because he attacks first. I have to add that. Oh, that's the other thing I want to do. We'll take herb. Herb is complete. Whoa. Why is it completed? It should. Oh, something's up with this. Did I pick up? Oh, I did pick up a herb. I picked up a herb at the beginning. That's why. We go back to back. So technically, I gotta be able to get this compass thing working. Take damage. Finish this guy. We're back. I'll move up. These two are supposed to battle together. I should really get rid of this UI unless it's needed. Yeah. I should fix that UI also. I'm at 11 health. I have no healing. Oh, but now it says 0 herbs. Well, that ain't good. Because if I go to my current quest, success. So technically this has to be changed. It shouldn't say that because right now I do have a trigger of success. Quest required. What? Accept quest. Quest is accepted, but oh, those quests are not supposed to be available anymore. Okay, so there's a lot of little things that are not necessarily up to snuff currently. Is there anything out here? No. Also, there's no enemies. Interesting. Need to fix up some of these lines. Does this still work? Boop. And see, now this is an interesting one. If I'm in a cave, I shouldn't have daylight being affected. My light should be different in this situation. That's kind of the thing. It should not be like this. See, the light's coming back as if it's daytime. Oh yeah, how do I? Oh yeah, get out the same way I get in. So yeah, that's pretty much where I need to do corners on these. They should be corners. Boop. You know, this boulder that we can't go past. Go down this way. Wait, is this a wall here? This needs to be darker, I think. I need to have a darker line, I think, to make that edge. Yeah, even here, need to learn to make my edges a little bit cleaner. There we go. Okay. So, what do I want to tinker with first? You know what? Let's go to the battle. This one. Let's go. Because we got these things. Not that. Combat HUD. Enemy slots. These should be nothing. So they shouldn't even be active. So they should be off. Because my player HUD. What? Player HUD. Name text, no, that's fine. Dialogue. Switch buttons, that's these ones. And these ones are controlled by... because these only show one person. Which is all part of... Battle HUD script? Probably. Let's open that up and see what it says. Oh. It's cold. So this just gives me... oh, you know what? So it's not the Battle HUD script that I want to do. This just talks about this, and gives me a value. Not what I wanted. I done screen shake before the break. But so then it's not Battle HUD. It's gotta be in Battle System, I guess. Yeah, it's gotta be in here, I guess. Enemy turn, battle over, battle win, level up, passives, starting units, trigger transition, no, on, click, experience, death, attack, ability button, surrender, switch player, if state is not equal to battle state player, return. Player slots. Toggle active switching button. So I need to make a similar one. This. And I have to make one which is going to have So I have to copy this text. This has to be checking buttons are active. So yeah, I have to copy this a second time for my enemies. Now, should I make it so that my enemies can have more than 4? I don't know. I don't really know if that's what I want to do. But, yeah, let's just maybe get this going. Team size. So I know that's my team size. So we should have a number of enemies, I believe. Move to the very top. Ladder setup, UI stuff. Here, how many enemies do you fight? Total number of enemies. That's what we want. Yeah, team size. Total number of enemies. So we'll go back down. And we'll duplicate this. So now this one, we'll just add a little thing here. This is for setting the active and or just active enemy icons. And then this is going to be total number of enemies. C, Control V, Control V, Control V, and then this will just be if there are more than 4 enemies in the combat stack the remaining. So then we'll have if total number of enemies is greater than or equal to, or is greater than or equal to 5, then we're going to have a thing that's going to literally just be like stack either stack icons or set stack screen, stack icon, something like that. Something to indicate that there is, wow, I'm just typing horribly. There is more enemies than 4. Okay, and then this one is set the icons to match the hero. So set icon for int each one is less than this. Do this. Icon button dot get component image dot sprite. The child one get component image hero number. So this is going to be a duplicate of this, where it's going to be the it's not going to be icon buttons. Ooh, I should change that. We need enemy icon. So let's see. We have icon buttons. We'll just do public game object, an array of icon enemies. This one's going to change. And we go down to here where I was working. Well, they're not buttons. But you know what? We could just keep that. And then instead, change this to 4, 5, 6. Right? Because then they're all in one thing. Okay, yeah. Well, that's another day of things. Okay, where was I? Yeah, either change this or keep my buttons. Because then they could have buttons, and then you could click and find out more information. I kind of like that. So, we're gonna maybe not have this. We're going to grow our current one. So this will hold player switch buttons and enemy extra info button. I think that's a good way to do it. So then, go down here. So we got that. So then this is going to be 4, 5, and 6, 7. Yeah. And then this is 4, 5, 6, 7. 4, 5, 6, 7. And then 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so then this is going to activate those other ones, which, if we save this, go back, add them to the array. That's what it's going to be. That's how I have to do it. So, technically I should have enemy prefabs put in here as well, because it's going to derive direct information from that, which we can do later. Okay, icon buttons. We have an array of 4. This is going to double to an array of 8. Then we're going to take our, this is going to be 4, 5, 6, and 7. Those are enemy slots, which are not buttons, right? This is not a button, this is just an image. I will turn it into a button later so that it will give further information, but for now, it should only populate what needs to be populated. Cool, that's another thing. Then this has to have a duplicate, so we need this is setting each enemy icon to the correct image. Yeah, so that's another thing that we're gonna have to do. This is gonna be a to-do. I should really put a to-do here. Yeah. I should do it caps. To-do That's gonna be there. Actually, I should do something else, like something like this. That's something there. And we'll just put this in different places so I have it. Control C. Just so I know we're gonna have to do that. Yeah, I guess we gotta have a big thing in here. Run away, leaving any knocked out players behind. Set party sets, all this stuff. Yeah. Any other to-dos that need to be... Add logic to deal with if order of units is mixed up or not killed in order check. Total enemies versus some sort of kill count. Okay. That's another to-do. Let's add these to-do. End combat and or new recruit. Well, this is ending the combat. Win the win situation. Three. Wow, there's like more people. See, the thing is, I don't know if anyone's really around. It could be all crazy talk. I'd be talking to myself. Half the time I feel like I'm just talking to myself. Yeah, so this is logic. Add logic. I thought I looked at this one already, but whatever. Add to do there. Work in progress. This is the gain XP thing, so we should just put to do also here. Attack buttons, all buttons below. Cool, that's fine. This is a bunch of stuff that needs to get worked on. Working progress, passive abilities. Yeah, this is like a big one. This, at least this one's player unit passive ability is true. If player unit is equal to heal, they heal passively. Trigger passive ability. Am I triggering passive ability? Oh, I think I am, because I'm pretty sure Home Slice, if I just go look at his prefab, I'm pretty sure he has prefabs, playable. I think he has a heal, doesn't he? He does have a heal ability. His heal ability grants him 3 health. So what is a skeleton doing for damage? A skeleton is currently doing 6 damage. So okay. So really, you take the damage, then you heal the damage. That's like the big thing that occurs. Okay, that's cool. That's honky dory on what I want. Yeah, that's groovy. Oh, yeah, that's good. That's good. Perfect. Okay, so let's see what other code I need to like start finagling to do. Check, yeah, so this one we gotta add a big to-do thing. Win condition. Knocked out party members revive with 1 HP. So this is if you win. Destroy game objects, that's fine. This, I don't think I need. Trigger transition, that's fine. So this is a big one. All this stuff. Knockout player, level up, rewards, quest update, destroy interactables, which I think I already have that. Okay, what other to-dos do we need? House player chooses a unit, even if they are unconscious, put only buttons. Options will be surrender and flee. Does the surrender button even work? That is a kicker in the nuts that I have to find. Let's take a look. Let's just save this. This is just extra comments. It's another big one. I'm going to try to comment my code a lot more. More with what I'm doing and what needs to be done, and kind of like bigger, my like to-do sign of, hey, this needs to get updated, this needs to be fixed. I think those are like my big ones because it'll make it a lot easier when I'm running through code to be like, hey, I gotta fix this, do this, update that. Okay, flee button. Dialogue? Dialogue? No. Non-combat buttons. Flee. Flee should technically, if you click it, it should call the flee and then surrender. Why are you being like this? Battle system. Whoop. Ooh, the door just closed. Surrender should call surrender. Hiccup. And recruit should call recruit. Now, I don't think any of these buttons actually work. There we go. But those are now linked, which is important. We'll go down. I know my stuff's down here somewhere. I wonder if that's probably really loud. Flee. Okay. If battle state is not equal to player state return, that's good. So all of these ones are specifically designed so you can't, if you click it, it doesn't let you do anything, is the idea. If state is not equal, oh yeah, so if it's, you can't click it if it's the enemy's turn. Now the thing is I should probably turn the buttons off. This is like a redundant thing. Okay, set party list, state update, trigger, transition. So flee should work, recruit should work, and surrender. Surrender should be set party list states, that's correct, in transition. It also should leave unconscious people. That's the big thing. The surrender has to leave unconscious people. So if it's my turn and I peace, so we need to add a couple extra things to surrender, which I know what I need in here. One, the first thing that happens, active. Oopsies, I need to how would I do this? Whatever. slash bank. Active hero is left behind. Cool. Next thing is yeah, that's actually pretty much the big one. Active hero is left behind. Then I guess that's really it. I guess that's it. The active hero has to be left behind. So whoever is active, your team's running away. There's a homie who stays, and he either dies or whatever, and triggers an event with that. But yeah, so that's like the big one. And then it will do the rest of the stuff technically. So then it'll do this. It'll set the final state and it'll leave the battle. Technically should also update. Ooh, I have to have it update quests. Yeah, update. So we're missing, I guess, set party size. Run. Oh, wait. Whoopsies. Surrender's different than flee. Flee surrender is the worst one. Surrender is active heroes. So I guess I need to have an event system for this, but pretty much the party is either captured, killed, or set free. That's pretty much the options. Captured, or killed, or set free. enemy logic should determine that action. Quests may also so the quest can either supersede. Quests may also affect that thing. And then the kicker is then this has to set the flag. This has to set a party dead flag. So this is going to final stats of the party, yeah, but then it's gonna say set empty or set party wipe. Set party wipe flag. And then it's like, yeah, so this is the party wipe flag pretty much, which would be then you either go back to the guild hall and take whatever heroes you have left to make a party, or it's going to send you back to the beginning. So this is a big one, actually. This is a part of the what's it called? End to game state. So we need to, I'd like to put some more data in here. So time, date, starting hero, starting name, party size, experience related values, information, the battle system, all the values that will be needed each time the application starts. So I'm just going to add, I need to add another thing that's going to just be like extra data. I could pull this to something else, but I want to have, let's go here, and we're going to create a little thing called extra tracked data. So there's going to be a generic one, which we know we need, which is going to just be up here. We'll put, I know I have to change all these. Public pool party wiped. Yeah, party wiped. Okay. So extra data. These technically can be private. Int number of times party wiped, and then this is going to be extra tracking data. Yeah, extra tracking data to be used for gameplay adjustments and I guess end credit scoring. Oh yeah, that's another thing I should do. I need to do a thing for the backers and put that all up. Where are we at? Oh, we're at 30 minutes. That's not too bad. This would be per run. This is extra data, and then extra data to use. The extra data per run. That's the stuff, and then this one. Unlocked characters, right? That's fine. We'll go private int Ooh, this will technically be a list. Oh, whatever. Let's say Mies defeated. And what else are we gonna have? Oh, days. Number of days passed. What else do I need? Probably need a couple other things. It's brisk. It's cold. I'm cold. It's cold down here. But yeah, I think that's a few little things, little extra bits and nibbles that I need to put in there. We'll go back to battle system, where I was before. I mean, we should try and see if this works actually. So let's go to scenes. Yes, we'll save changes here. Let's run it back. See where we go. Delete. New thing. New. Let's try somebody else. You're gonna be selected. These are gonna. So strength, dexterity, toughness, magic, crit chance, weakness to attacks, resistance to attacks, attack, move, spear, abilities, charge up. Okay, well, we're gonna have to go through some of this stuff. But ooh, her current health is low. It's 10. So she could die in like one hit. Right? Yeah. Let's just check what her moves are. Her slashing does 5 damage, which I think kills him. It does. But she only has 4 health, which is the 6 damage. Okay. So, oh shoot, I didn't even see Tabard nukes. Whatever. We'll go and we'll take a kill here, a death. So she's dead. It only shows 1 dude, which is fine. We're gonna have to set a thing that stacks. So if I play flee, nothing happens. Pick another unit. Okay. Else, player's turn. Pick another unit. I click the flee button. It should do this. It's not the player's turn. So let's say I clicked this button. Right, and it does this part. Debug.log. Fleeing battle. Okay. Oops. There we go. So we should get that. Technically, I'm dead. Yeah, see, this did some jankiness there. Also, set party list stats. Where's set party list stats if I click this? Go to definition. Cool. Current is equal to current HP. Party list stat zeros currents. Okay. Cool. Trigger transition. Before we trigger transition, it's going to have to call the other flag. Where is it? Yeah, here we go. So if knocked out is true, set to loss. If team knocked out is equal to true, check if team's knocked out. So we run that one. Where's my checking? Checking. Where the heck is the checking team? Here. Bool. Okay, number of knocked out units is 0. Set it to 0 so there isn't stacking values each time this gets checked. Knocked to 0. Team size plus plus. If player prefab holder dot transform child 1 is equal to true, plus plus. Child 1 is done. If is greater than or equal to size, team is knocked out, return true. So now did that, oh, whoopsies, I have to check this. Okay, let's go play. We'll use her because she knocks out easily. Boop. Delete. Blah, blah, blah. Go. We'll pick you. Shaniqua, who becomes Fatima Zulu, is her now name. And then we go up. Boop. Okay. We'll do a spear. We're down. Okay. So. Yeah. Active here is knocked out. Only switch to non-combatants available. Pick another thing. So the thing is, we get to here, pick another unit, but there are no other units available. Right? We get to this part. Pick another unit, return to player. Player's turn. We don't get to player's turn. It should log that. Right? We get to here. And then we get to here. Set party. Right? Okay. Check if knocked out's true. Check. Oh, so we don't. So this doesn't even get called. This is the problem. This I don't think gets called. So let's just snap a little reference in there, and we'll just be debug .log checking if team is knocked out. Boom. Save that. Yeah, I should also probably put another thing in here where you don't flee. Blah, blah, blah. Start. We'll take her again. Do this. We'll go up. Let's clear all this for now. Boop. Go up. We'll take the combat. Okay. Triggering passive ability of Saya Zulu, which she doesn't have passive ability. Check if the hero's knocked out. Cool, we did that. We'll do the spear. She gets knocked out. Right. But then the other thing doesn't get triggered. Check if team's knocked out. Okay, that happens here. Check if team is knocked out. Oh, all these things happen at the same time. And technically he gets hit again. Or she gets hit again. Oh, this is an issue. So then it goes to the player's turn. And if I click flee, flee doesn't do anything. This one's knocked out. Team is knocked out. Everyone is out cold. Player's turn. So this is actually doing what it's supposed to do. So then it's supposed to do this. Right? So we should see that we go to this lose state. Oh, because I didn't do anything here. So that's why. That's the problem. So this is going to be what happens. Everyone's knocked out. We can't flee. We have to. There's no fleeing. Once you lose, it triggers. It should trigger. It should trigger. It should trigger the transition and the flag. It has to trigger the flag also. Right here. Surrender. So we need to do this. In the big old lose state, where is it? Win state, lose state. Okay, so we know everyone's knocked out. We already know that. If we got to this lose state, to check if all party members are knocked out. We already know that. We already know that that's happened. Set our final states for stuff for those party members. They'd all be technically set to 1. And then we do transition. But we need to set this flag. So then this we technically are calling world data dot party wiped is going to be equal to true. Okay. So it does this. Party wipe is equal to true. Cool. So then if we go here, if party wipe's equal to true, when this triggers, after the transition, it should set us back to character select, technically. That's what it should do. Well, it should... Do I want this to do it? Or do I want the other thing to do it? Because it's this... I need to get out of here. So it sets this to true. Cool. We transition back to the world. Transition takes us back to the world. World map. Right. That will take us back to world map. Okay. Let's do that. Close this. Clear this. Do this. It's going to bring us back to the world map after. New. Her. Blah, blah, blah. So. Shoot, I went too far. I didn't want to do that. I wanted to... Well, let's just see. Let's see if this brings us back to the world map. Okay, spear. Oh. Oh. Did I break something? I broke it. It's trying to load the test map, but it can't. Crud. Did I break that? I broke it by doing that. Oh, you know what? I think I know what I did wrong here. So, in a win, what does the win do? That's the problem. Is I didn't do whatever the win condition was. So, loss condition. Where's my win condition? My win is doing something that my loss isn't doing, and that's the issue. Player's turn. Quest update. Kill active things. Set up battle. Find game option. No. It's going to be further down. So my win state is doing something that my lose state is not doing, and that is why it's causing an error. We'll grab this, so we actually know that we're calling this. Oh, let's put it down here. And then battle's over. Lost. Okay. Here we go. This is the thing. This is the big one. This piece of little tech needs to be in here. Yeah. Oh. Well, that's a piece of tech that needs to be done. So before that, right before the transition, we need to do this. And technically this should also have... I don't know why I'm destroying all this stuff in clones. I literally just... Yeah, I think that's fine. But then we here have to also do some other settings. So we need a thing that's going to be called... That's going to be... Ooh, cold. We have to have another thing that's going to heal the party members, which I guess could be in the overworld. But we do need something that's going to, like, actually wiped. Cool. Then we have to set all our knocked out people to be not knocked out and at like 1 HP. Oh, that's another thing to do. Technically, win or lose state. There's going to be an extra little blurb. Knocked out party. Yeah, so this level up through rewards and quest updates. So really, this same stuff has to happen. Oops. Control C. This same stuff has to happen before transitioning. Actually, no. See, this is a problem because I'm still overlapped. I have to delete the player object, don't I? Find player interact. No, so that's right. That's what I'd have to delete. I have to delete the player. Or I don't transition to there. That could be the big one. New, blah, here, blah, blah, cool, boop, cool, we're here. When we go back, what's happening is I'm interacting with this little person here. So I will need a way to have them adjust. This is annoying. When I come back, I'm technically already in a collision with them. So I need to have a no collision state. Like a little D state of stuff so that I don't keep loading back into stuff. That's what I gotta figure out. That is the problemo that I'm facing now. because if not, I could technically just come back and delete the player. Does the player have collision? Yeah, I could just have it delete the player. And then this spawns the player? No. Okay, right now I'm going to have delete the enemy. Which is not what I want. But it'll be fine. Yeah, because right now it's deleting the enemy. I didn't save this. It's deleting the player. It's deleting the enemy. I don't know if this is going to run right away. I probably have to redo this. I should test this. Does this work? Test. Boop. That worked. And if I go to like here, it's gonna run right away. And I go test. Oh, that works too. Cool. So they both do work. This one's just grainy egg fudge. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, but my other one doesn't show up. That's kind of because it you know, how do I? Can I have a second? How's that? Ooh, wait. Chat. Okay. So if I go, can I duplicate this? Copy. What is this? This is like a world thing. World. Okay. And then I'm gonna have this here. I'll put that on. That's dope. No. Let's go here. And it's here. And bop 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 bop. Whoa, what's happening there? Oh, because it's doing that weird thing right now. Yeah, so it's unsure of what I'm trying to grab. But I know. What is it here? Pop out chat. Copy this. Paste this here. Oops, did that not? What? That shouldn't have worked. Copy. Where is this one that I just made? This one. Paste. Now, okay. Why doesn't that work? Delete. V. What is this nonsense? I can't run simultaneously. Huh. Well, that's annoying. Or do I have to go to my... Oh, that's silly. Okay, whatever. This one we'll deal with later at another date. Another date, another time. What? There we go. Okay, whatever. What was I gonna do here? So right now it's technically gonna delete new. We'll pick her. We'll go and die. It should bring me back with no character. Spear. See, now I should have... She's -8. Cool. So that did work. That did what it's supposed to do. Oh, wait. Was my spear the strong one? No, spear's the weak one. She's -8. No. It did what it's supposed to do. Perfect. Okay. So, it did what it was supposed to do. And then... what we need to do, that was a lose state, cool, transition, this flag is on, cool, in our here, in our this, new, start, this bonk here in our what is controlling this one? Player spawn world map? No. Is it here? Basic movement? No. Is the player script? No, I thought I had a world environment. No. World? What is the world data? This is not what I want. Quest. Oh, world map control. No, that's changing my other things. Transition canvas. This is scale factor. Wait. This is this transition. So we want I guess we could have it in the player. It's not the best place to be putting it. It's not going to be player. Maybe map control. Yeah, let's fit in the map controller. Let's stick it in here. It's not the best place I want to stick it. Update spawn object quest, time skip, level path changes, set. You know what? This is not necessarily the worst place. So, update. This key switch. Okay, that switches things. Skip time. We need to call. I guess it's gonna just be a public void change. Oops, what was that? Nope. Party select. Okay, let's do this. And then we need a yeah, I guess this would be when this, so we'll put on a awake, technically. I need to check if world data, something I'll need. So I should set world data, just like everything else sets world data. I need to set world data. This one set world data at the beginning. Blah, blah, blah. Quest giver. Now this one does quest giver. We need, here it is, public world data. Perfect. That's the one we want. So we will have this, it's world data, and then on awake if comma world data dot party wipe is equal to true, then we're going to technically load, we got to call transition. We got, so here we're gonna load either whatever, it's gonna be like unit select from recruited heroes or select new starting hero. Okay, so the first thing is going to be check if there are any available heroes in the guild hall. Hey, Happy New Year! Guild hall. I hope you had a good time. Good New Year's Festivus and or whatever celebrations you do. I'm a bit cold. And okay, yeah. So check if there is any guild hall. And then it would be like, yeah. So then it'd be that one. Yep, alive. Well, that's good. Well, I would assume you're alive if you're messaging me. You're not a ghost. That's good. Yeah, I'm trying to hold myself to my New Year's resolutions. I'm gonna try to stream more often, maybe not as long, but more frequently. Just like that flannel beard guy with his typing game, he was doing a 1 hour every single day before he worked, and I liked that idea, so I'm gonna try to emulate that. Try to stream consistently, and maybe like try to pick like a time. I haven't figured out exactly when I want to do my timing, but I want to try to stream at least 4 times a week is my plan. Even if I'm only getting a little bit done, that's my plan. Eating better and exercising, which I've started doing. I'm walking, even though it's minus like 26 outside. But yeah, just trying to build a better routine. So yeah, and commenting my code better. That's like another big one. That would be also, this is where I have to put a big old to do here. Yeah, I need to. I've my work is suffering from it. So this, if true, I should just put a debug.log. Checking if select new hero or recruited hero. So it does all this, which is good. And then if it's I have to add here if new hero large, which actually would just be long time skip if recruited hero short time skip. And technically that would be calling this one, which is time skip. Time skip spelling. And then we'll put here time, oopsies, debug.log time skip. And I should put just a couple little factors, whatever. I'll put times, I'll just put a number. Public int, int time skip time, or I guess I should put amount. It's easier to read that way. Amount, and then I should just also add a bool. Public bool time skip long. And so if so it does all this, blah 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 blah. Call time skip either change all blocks. Yeah, time skip. Oh, it has to call this. It has to do this switch, I guess. So it's going to also call that. So then either change all blocks and generate random. So here we go. So we have this. We'll technically call switch pairs open close. That's going to call that. And then here, this is going to be yeah, this is just going to call for time skip if time skip long is equal to true, we do one thing. So time skip mount is equal to time skip amount times 2. Let's just do that. Oh, it should be times 10. It's like, okay, let's say I time skip, you die, or people leave, whatever. Technically it has to be distance, but whatever. Let's say 5 days. 5 days. Oh, close paths. No. So this actually has to be, if time skip long is true, this will actually happen. Control X, Control V is equal to time times, let's just say, I should put it, I need to have another value here. Public int time skip multiplier. Yeah, we need to have a multiplier. And then we'll put time skip multiplier, just so it's another value that I can control a little bit easier. Okay, so that's true. And then if time skip dot length is equal to false, then we're just going to do regular time skip. Time skip amount is equal to time skip. It's redundant. I know it's saying assigned variable did not mean to assign elsewhere. I know, but I guess it doesn't matter. I guess it doesn't matter. I guess, yeah, no, I guess I don't have to even write any of this. This seems redundant. It seems redundant. Oh, no. No. I need time skip amount. Actually, maybe it's like... Whatever. Well, we don't technically need this. We don't need this. Okay. That's good. That's actually pretty good. Now time skip will work. I don't know if I have time skip working yet. Party select. Okay. Ooh, that is an important thing to go to as well. Okay. Cool. That's some good stuff. That's some stuff updated. Not too bad for 1 hour. I'm pretty happy about that. I have a couple extra little things working. We should see some of this stuff trigger. So let's see if it triggers. That's the big thing. We'll see if I'm triggering my stuff that I want to trigger. Boop. Boop. Doop. New. Boop. Pick someone who's not very strong, which she will get stronger because right now speed is a fact. I haven't added speed, which I need to add. So this should go boop. What did I do today? So I did a couple things. One was commenting my code. And the other was trying to start setting up the end, like the lose state. That would be like, that's like the big one. So what I did was I made it so that if the player dies, technically the player's dead. Like you see the current health is -8. So when they die, it takes you out of the combat scene, brings you back to this scene. In this scene, it's supposed to on awake world data. It didn't do the thing I wanted it to do. Maybe I should put it on start. Maybe this has to be on start, not awake. Let's go start. Start instead of awake. Can I go right? Start? Oh, it's because I didn't make it a capital. Silly me. Yeah. So what it's supposed to do, so you die. And then you leave the combat, the battle scene. You come to the world scene. The world scene checks, is your party wiped out? Which means they're either all knocked out or they're all dead. Then it's going to tell you to go to the guild hall and pick from your party members that you've recruited, or it's going to take you back to the start again screen. So right now it bumps you back to the world. It doesn't trigger the thing that I want, because I wanted to trigger this, which it should be if you're... Yeah, it's supposed to check if you're wiped out. But I think it did change my state. Yeah, see? So party's wiped out, which means it's true. But I think because it does awake, I need it to do it on the start function. Pretty much awake happens first, and then start. So I have to have it happen there, which it should work. And then it'll call this, which will be like, okay, the data world is equal to true. So we do this. We'll do the time skip. When we go to time skip, it's going... Technically, I don't have to do time skip first. It should actually go to hero select. Yeah, so maybe this doesn't have to happen yet. This has to happen first. But, yeah. But some of this, yeah. So that's kind of where I'm at. I got the combat stuff. I did a bunch of... where was it? In one of these things, I did a bunch of commenting. Yeah, here. This is the biggest thing I did. Is I went and I just added a bunch of to-dos and things that need to be set up. have like my win state working properly, my lose state working properly. Passives have to get adjusted some more because you have passive abilities that trigger stuff like healing. Yeah, so just a lot of little things, a lot of more like getting myself back into it, reading my code, because it's been like 17 days that I haven't touched the project. And so yeah, that's like the big one. But that's it for me now. I'm gonna get going. Oh, well, then you should get some sleep. Go sleep. Sleepy, sleepy. Have some... Take a hot shower. No, you can't take a hot shower. Take a... If you like... What is it called? I don't know what it's called. There's stuff I take. It's like... Oh, magnesium. That's what I take. I take magnesium. It helps me sleep. Also... not looking at a computer screen or a phone screen for like a few hours before bed. I like to read. I read a lot of books. I mean, I can show you a little bit, but like that's just a bunch of books. I had to buy a bookshelf for, good old IKEA bookshelf. But yeah, that's books that I've read. I read a bunch. It helps me sleep. So, if you can find a series that you like, then grab a book, read, help sleep. That's that. I'm going to go now. Catch you later. Thanks for popping by. I'll have to come in and find you one evening when you're streaming and check out where your stuff's at.